It's now a week into this operation, and the first thing that we can say about it was this really took the Russians, who had previously had the momentum on the battlefield, by surprise, and has seriously put them on the back foot. Well, one of the initial focal points in the incursion into the Kursk region was around the town of Sujia, and this town is critical for a number of reasons, one of which is there is an important gas transit point for Russian gas to reach Europe. The Ukrainians essentially have basically shown that they have been able to seize control here of a critical piece of energy infrastructure. We have reports of Ukrainians reaching about 11 miles north of the town of Sujia, where they appear to have control. But we also have Russian officials who are telling us that some 30 miles away, that they are also conducting evacuations south of that town. Russian President Vladimir Putin has said that it was the job now of Russia's border forces, of its military, to knock out and squeeze out Ukrainian forces from this territory. It would be hard to overstate how much this incursion by Ukraine sort of chips away at Russian President Vladimir Putin's aura of mastery and control, that he is the person who is ultimately responsible for, defending the nation, securing its borders. Well, it's going to force the Russians, and it has forced the Russians, to divert forces away from other sectors, possibly away from those parts of the front in the Donbass where they've committed forces to this sort of relentless offensive. Kursk region is just over the border from Sumy region, which has basically been kind of a dormant line in the conflict. We're seeing images of the sort that we haven't seen sort of since the opening days and weeks of the Russian full-scale invasion. In one of the villages in the Kursk region, Ukrainians successfully struck a Russian column of troops. We need to get more details here, but the images, this destroyed and burnt out convoy, kind of speak for themselves. It's been a massive morale boost for Ukraine. There's been a massive embarrassment to the Kremlin, and it's been a huge PR boost for the Ukrainians, who have really needed a win